previous lecture I have explained you about the three states of water. Which are they? Yes, solid, liquid and gaseous or gas. Clear? Today we are going to learn about how the changes of the state of water in our day-to-day life. I have told you to just do the experiment which is given in the page number 60. Clear? In which what you have observed, what you have seen that time in the experiment, you have observed that when we heated the water, it turned into the vapor. That is why the water in the beaker was reduced, because the water turned into the water vapor. Same way, when steam collected on the underside of the lid, clear? What happened at that time? It's cooled down and droplets of water were formed. Clear? Here, what you observe? Which process you observe over there? Here you observe the process of evaporation and condensation. Clear that? Now, easy way we can see it in day-to-day life. We are observing the process, evaporation, condensation, melting, freezing in our life. Clear? One by one, I am going to explain you. Now, same way in page number 61, one experiment is given, which when we put the ice cube in a glass, there you have to do it at home. But why it happened, how it's happened, I am going to explain it now. Clear? What is that? What is that the experiment? The why the glass become moist when we put ice cube in it. Clear? How it's happened? We all know that air contains water vapor. What contains? Air contains water vapor. The same way, our air around the glass also contains what? Water vapor. Water vapor means moisture. So when we put the ice cube in the glass becomes cold, because it's cold, because ice cubes are cold. So the water vapor in the air also cools. When it cools, what happens? At that time it's formed what? Very tiny droplets of water. Which what form? They form very tiny droplets of water, and these tiny droplets of water make the glass moist. What it means? It means that which form of water is that earlier? Water vapor? Yes, gaseous water vapor turn back into the liquid water droplets. And which process it is? Yes, it is. Which process? Yes, condensation. Now same way also, when you have taken out anything from the fridge, either vegetable or any of the container, whatever it is, you have put it there in the freezer, and when you have taken out, what happened is that time? All the things, whatever we have taken out, they become wet. Why they become wet? Because of the moisture. And how the moisture comes? Caused by the warm air coming into the contact with the colder temperature. Clear? It's just get the colder temperature, then moisture come. When it come out, whatever the things come out, inside it's colder temperature, outside it's hot temperature. It come into there, and the moisture from over it. Clear that? So this is the way you can see it, the little bit wet over there when whatever we have taken out of the fridge. Same way, one more example is that, have you seen the griddle in which your mama prepared chapatis or dosas? Clear? Griddle means tawa, a heavy flat iron plate that is heated or used for cooking food. Clear? Basically for the chapatis and the dosa, mama use it. Clear that? When mama prepared the chapatis or dosa, after preparation of the chapatis or dosa, what will happen? Griddle still hot, even if we just off the gas or the gas is off. And at that time on the griddle, if we sprinkle few drops of water on that hot griddle, clear? What do you see? What do you see when you sprinkle the drop of the water on the hot griddle? You see that what will sprinkle is just convert into the round like beads. What beads? Water beads. And it disappeared very easily and very early. At once it just disappeared. You just sprinkle it, you see the beads over there, and it's just turn and disappear in it. Now, which process is this? Which process has taken place? solids disappear. Which process is taken is that water has turned into water vapor. And why vapor? Because it came into the contact with high temperature, or it came into the contact with heat. What is process name is? Yes, evaporation. Correct, everyone. Which process has taken place that time? Evaporation process. Now you must be thinking, why do wet clothes on the cloth line become dry after some time? You must be thinking, when mama just put it over there, hang over there outside, it's become very dry very easily. There is also the process over it. Now which process? The cloth become dry because of water. Water turn into the water vapor. Now how? Due to the heat. How it turn into? Due to the heat, evaporation. But you know, it takes longer time to dry the wet clothes in rainy days. Why? Because during rainy days, the humidity, the moisture is over there, wetness over there in the air. And in the air, the more moisture over there, the water vapor, and already the more water vapor in the air. And at the time, evaporation process of the water from the wet cloth decreases. It takes more time to get dry in the rainy season. So the wet cloth cloths dry not very easily in the rainy season. Clear that? Now easy way you can in daily life, which other process are evaporation, condensation you see? Yes, in the water cycle. In nature, water keeps on changing its form continuously through the evaporation and condensation. Water cycle is what you have already learned about in second standard. What is that? Water cycle is the journey of the water from earth to sky and back to the earth. In water cycle, we can experience that one state of water changing into the another. So now what we have discussed today? We have discussed today the different states of water changing over there in our surrounding, and we can see it in our daily life. Few of the experiment is given over there. You have also tried it to see to it. Clear that? I hope you understand it, this what I have told you. So now I will give you the fill in the blanks and the difficult word related to today's topic. You are writing it in the notebook. Based on today's discussion, these are your difficult word as well as fill in the blanks. You are writing it in the notebook. The previous homework, I hope you have completed it. The definition part, I am just talking about that only. Clear that?